We live in a world powered by technology, always connected, always online. But behind every glowing screen, every sleek new gadget, lies a hidden reality. The story of the materials, the energy, and the waste that make our digital lives possible. This is the Digital Loop, the journey to make our technology circular, responsible, and truly sustainable. Every year, the digital world leaves behind a mountain of discarded devices. Phones, laptops, chargers, and cables, once symbols of innovation, now pile up as toxic waste. In the EU alone, or in Europe, more than 10 million tons of e-waste are generated annually. When we throw away our old tech, we're not just discarding plastic and metal, wasting rare materials, precious energy, and human effort. E-waste is not just an environmental issue, it's a mirror of how our fast-paced consumption shapes the planet. Each device begins its life in a mine, often far away. Cobalt from the Congo, lithium from Chile, gold from Indonesia. These elements travel through complex global supply chains, requiring energy-intensive manufacturing before they reach our hands. Yet many of these devices are just used for only a few years before being replaced. This linear model of take, make, and dispose has become the default setting of our digital age, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Let's face it, many products are built to break. Batteries sealed inside, screens too expensive to replace, software updates that slow our old devices, all feeding a culture of constant upgrade. This isn't progress, it's a pattern. And breaking the design with reimagining what new means. Circular design flips the script. Instead of building for disposal, it builds for durability, repair, and reuse. A circular device is one that can evolve, repaired instead of being replaced, upgraded instead of being discarded, and recycled instead of being wasted. And when we extend the life of a single phone by just 1 year, we save the emissions of charging it 100 of times. Designing for longevity isn't a technical limitation, it's a creative revolution. Across Europe, innovators are providing this idea. Fairphone in the Netherlands builds modular phones that you can open with a screwdriver, not a heat gun. Refurbed and Back Market breathe new life into used electronics, creating markets where refurbished doesn't mean second rate. Each of these models challenge the myth that progress always requires something new. What is more, digital technology itself can power the shift towards sustainability. Apps and online platforms make it easy to rent, shape, and repair instead of buy and bin. Local recycling programs and certified e-waste drop points turn waste into raw material places. The future of technology isn't ownership, it's access, collaboration, and shared responsibility. Imagine you didn't own your phone or washing machine, you simply paid for the service it provides. In the product as a service model, companies remain responsible for maintaining and recycling their products. That means better quality, longer life, and full accountability. Users keep ownership, waste becomes a design flaw that they can no longer ignore. Emerging technologies are now the backbone of circular transition. The Internet of Things connects devices, tracking usage and predicting when maintenance is needed. Artificial intelligence sorts and recycles waste faster and more accurately than before. Blockchain records the materials from mine to manufacturer to recycler, ensuring ethical transparency. Even 3D printing enables us to produce more spare parts on demand, cutting waste and cost. Technology, in other words, can simply clean up after itself. Europe is leading the way with a bold legislation. The Circular Economy Action Plan redefines how products are designed, used, and recovered, prioritizing repairability, reusability, and recyclability. Right to Repair ensures that consumers have the power to fix their own devices with access to spare parts and repair manuals. This isn't just about the rules, it's about reshaping our relationship with consumption, giving power back to users and responsibility back to producers. But the movement isn't only driven by companies or institutions, it's happening in local communities. In repair cafes, where people gather to fix what's broken, shape tools, share tools, and learn from one another. Every repaired phone or laptop saves resources, something far more valuable, a culture of care. So where do we begin? We start small, choosing products designed to last, supporting companies that prioritize repairability and reuse. We recycle our e-waste properly, keeping valuable materials out of the landfills. We learn to repair, to share, and to means to own. Each choice, no matter how small, closes one another loop in the system. The digital revolution doesn't have to cost the earth. Design, use, and manage technology responsibly, every device can become part of a circular story, one that begins and ends with renewal, not waste. The future of technology isn't disposable, it's regenerative. And us, the next generation of digital citizens ready to reboot this.